The family table is very special today. By the way, he completely wore this on purpose.
Absolutely.
The south side of Chicago.
Absolutely.
This is a special episode with my dad, who's been making chili. I'm going to say that you probably started this in 2008. Is that right?
Yeah.
So, Rob, go ahead and take a look at this. Dad, tell them where this recipe came from.
I have a very good friend of mine that we were on the police department together, Tommy Martin. And
Tommy will send you this link, by the way.
we were talking about chili and how much I like Wendy's chili. And he said, I got the recipe for Wendy's chili. He said, but I also have another recipe that I've had for a long time that I use that it isn't Wendy's chili. I said, that's the one I want. I don't want Wendy's chili, but give me the other one, the recipe you got. And this is what he sent me. Now there's a lot of checks and minuses and writing.
Yeah, so Rob, if you got a good picture of that, I think you did, but he's been altering this since 2008, adding little edits to it. So you love chili.
Yes.
Tommy Martin is very culinarily minded.
He's along the lines of you.
Okay, so...
Not as good as you, but he leans in that direction.
All right, so now you have this recipe. Your neighbor says, let's do a chili cook-off. What happened then?
I said, I'm going to get in this chili cook-off. I had never been in one before.
Okay, so how many people are in the chili? So by the way, we're in Phoenix proper, Ahwatukee. How many people are in this neighborhood's chili cook-off?
The first one was about 10 or 12.
Okay.
In there. And want me to go through the...
Yeah. So the first one was 10 or 12, and then what?
I finished second in that chili cook-off. And the only reason I finished second was I had a dispute with one of the other entrants because he had all kind of side dishes for his chili. As people went through the line, they would have his chili, but then they would start picking up croutons and hot sauces and cheese and then putting it on top of the chili. And I said, hey, that's not your chili anymore. You know, you didn't make that chili. Well, anyway, he wound up winning the contest. He won that contest, our first one that we had. Then we had a second one a year later. Every year we would put one on. The second one, I won the second chili cook-off. Then I won the third chili cook-off.
Back to back.
Back to back, correct. And then I said, I'm done. I got nothing else to prove. I'm gonna quit where I'm at. I won 2 in a row. So I quit. I didn't get in that one. And everybody's telling me, come on, you gotta get back in, you know. So I said, all right, I'll give it. I missed a year, then I went back again, and I won again for the third time in 5 years. One time I didn't get in it.
Like, this was not like 4 people tried it and, 3 out of 4 votes were for this. This was a couple hundred people trying this chili. And so I think I've had it before. I know that it's good, but who is gonna like this type of chili? Like, who's the type of person that would like it?
I would say, unless you're a real chili connoisseur, and as far as I know, the people that are like that, they like it hotter than what I make. That would be the only difference that I can see. Maybe one or like, for instance, I use green pepper in mine. I don't know how many people, none of the people that I was up against use green pepper in theirs.
So if they like it hotter, they would probably use like a jalapeno.
Exactly.
Right. But you were kind of telling me as we were setting the ingredients up, you don't want it to appeal to just the people that like something hot. Like,
That's
who do you
right.
want it to appeal to?
I want it to appeal to, I say I want it to appeal to the masses. More people, because I think there's more people that like it the way I make it than people who like it hot.
Okay, so there it is. The whole setup. We got neighborhood chili cook-offs. We got recipes, we got edits of recipes. It's from 2008 and it's been modified a bunch since then. So all that's left to do now is to start this process. We'll make sure to put this recipe in the description so that you could make the 3-time champion of the, I don't even know what neighborhood, Ahwatukee chili cook-off recipe. This is the family table. Let's get to cooking. All right, so we're at the stove. Tell me the significance, why do we have 2 of these out here? What are we doing here?
So the Italian sausage goes in this one, the ground beef goes in here. When they both get browned, I combine them. I put the sausage in with the beef,
No.
but I brown them separately.
So let me ask you this. The original recipe just calls for beef. So you have 80-20 beef over here.
Yes.
Was it just like, hey, I want to try something different that you did the
right.
sausage?
I wanted to make
Okay.
it, one of the things to make it mine.
Right.
You know, you could probably talk to a lot of people that I'm sure they don't do that at all.
Yeah, I agree. So we're gonna get this sausage going in this one and the beef going in this one.
Correct.
Once we get it in here, we'll come back and show you. He loves to chop this stuff very, very finely so that it's very easy to eat. So let's get this going.
Wait.
Go ahead.
The reason I do that is because my daughter-in-law, my son Nick's wife, bought me this. It's one of the best things you could have, or any cook should have one of these.
I don't even know what it's called actually.
I don't know either.
It's like a meat.
It's easier
thing.
to grind it up.
Tenderizer thing.
It's a meat tenderizer, breaker upper of the meat thing. So we're gonna get this stuff browning. Come back and you're gonna see just an expert go to work to make sure that everything is ground up in there.
I'm gonna have to get it. I'm gonna get a spoon or something, because you got to turn it over too. Besides browning, you got to keep turning it, otherwise it burns.
So it doesn't just move around like when you're doing that.
No. No, you got to actually make
Tell
it.
me when you're ready for the spoon and I'll get it. You want to dump it in?
Well, yeah, I would drain them separately.
Oh no, we'll do it all together.
Okay.
Ooh, that sausage smells good too. All right, so that heat goes off. So now we're just completely browned in there, right?
Yeah.
And then we're just gonna put the lid on and drain the excess fat out of there?
Yes.
All right. The problem with these Dutch ovens is that
Heavy.
yeah, they're super heavy. I'm not doing a great job at this at all. You got, when you have 80-20, you got sausage, you're gonna get some grease in there. This is a greaseless chili. So my dad put the lid on. I think maybe you got a quick shot of it. We drained all of the grease out of here. So now we're on a medium heat, right?
Right.
And now what do we got here? Enchilada sauce?
Mild enchilada sauce.
Mild enchilada sauce.
You could make this any way you want. You could buy this medium or hot also. Again, I cook for the masses. Most people would not, if I made all of these hot, a lot of people would not eat this, you know. Some would, but most would not eat it.
So this is mild then?
This is mild here,
Okay.
yeah.
All right, so that goes in. What's that, a 28-ounce can, I think?
Yes, 28 ounces, that's
Okay.
kind of money.
Give me the garbage. All right.
Now this
Tell them
is-
what this one is.
This here is petite diced tomatoes, 14 and a half ounces.
Okay, and now you left the juice in this one, right?
Yeah, I did. I
Okay.
want that juice
Okay, so you want that
from the
good.
tomatoes.
All right.
This one.
All right, so what was that?
That was the tomato sauce, an 8-ounce can of tomato sauce.
So enchilada sauce, petite diced, and then an 8-ounce can of regular tomato sauce.
Yes.
Then you go in with this, once again, mild, because we're cooking for the masses here.
Correct.
Mild taco seasoning.
Mild taco seasoning. Make sure you spread it around. You know, you can't dump, some people just dump it in there. I don't do that, man. Because I want everybody to get a little taste of this.
You're gonna stir it up though, right? Too.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna stir it up,
All right.
absolutely. But I still spread it around, you know.
Okay, so we got all the tomato products in there. We got the mild taco seasoning in there, which means you told me that we don't need salt for this because the taco seasoning has salt in it.
I have never put salt in my chili.
Because I think that taco seasoning mix has enough sodium in there to kind of take the whole chili to where it needs to be from a salt level. That's already looking really good to me. All right, so what's next?
I'm gonna put the beans in there.
Beans, all right.
No, put the other stuff in.
The onions and green peppers.
Yeah, just dump that.
All right, so just dump the green peppers in, and was that one green pepper?
About 3/4 of a pepper.
All right, 3/4
You
of
can put
a-
in I think the recipe calls for a whole one and a whole onion, but I don't do either. I put about 3/4, a half to 3/4 of each one.
Okay, but also notice this. He dices things up very, very small. You're getting a little bit of a schooling here The meat's finely chopped up. The onions are finely chopped up. Likes everything very, very small in there, which makes it, like he says, very easy to eat. What do we got? We got black beans.
That's another thing. Most people do not use black beans, they use regular beans.
Like kidney beans.
Kidney beans and stuff like that. And I was looking for a different taste for my chili. Again, something that distances it from other chilies, similar chilies.
So these are just 2 cans, 15 ounce black beans, Bush's Best seasoned recipe black beans. So I'm guessing we're gonna get some salt out of this as well. Yes, this has salt as well.
You gotta, once the beans are in there, you gotta stir it for quite a while to make sure that they separate and it come out evenly all over the pan, all over the pot, I should say.
We did mild, 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 mild. We're sticking with the mild theme. This is just 1 jar of Pace chunky salsa, 24 ounces. All right, so we'll huck that in there. We're gonna get some salt from this as well. So I could see why you never put salt in it, because this is gonna be plenty salt enough.
Oh yeah.
It's lunchtime and it's Sunday and I'm starving and I need this chili in my face hole right now. So we're gonna set this timer. What do you want me to set it for? 30 or 20? 20 and then
20, yeah.
Okay, we're gonna do 20 and then stir.
Yeah.
So meet us back here at 20. We'll give it a quick stir, probably 10 or 15 more after that, and then we're gonna try it. The time has come. This has simmered for 45 minutes. We invited a special guest judge of her dad's chili. My sister Kim is here. She did not want to be on the camera, and I said, get your ass in here and you try your father's chili. We worked all.
What it tastes like.
Rob's
it's
gonna
delicious.
test it too.
Rob's gonna test it too. We're gonna get everyone's reaction, but this is the big reveal. 45 minutes. Beautiful. Look, you could even see how it actually reduced down, Rob. Look in here. So see where that mark is at right there? That tells you when we put this in here, that's where it was. So the reason a lot of people say, why do you simmer things? Why do you do that? You're concentrating the flavor. So we actually had some evaporation out of there of what water was part of the tomatoes, etc. And now it's reduced down. Just in time, Tony walked in. There he is.
What up? What up?
He's gonna try the chili too.
I will.
The family's starting to use. Kim's here, Tony's here, Juby's on the way.
We're getting to the family table.
Yeah, we're
right
getting
now.
to the family table right now. But first, we gotta have a little lunch, Dad. Let's go ahead and spoon some of this out.
I'll make yours first.
Yeah, make mine first. That's good. 2 hearty scoops. Look at how delicious that looks. All right, so let's scoop the rest out.
Kim.
And let's give everyone a little try here.
Okay.
All right, so here we all are. Tony he just bullies his way in, gets the chili, says, give it to me.
it.
Let's try it.
That really is delicious.
Now, we won 3 out of the 5 years. I want to go back in time and try the one time because you took a year off.
Yeah.
I want to try the one time that he didn't win because, I mean, it's deep, it's rich. The way that you mash up the meat so that there's not these gigantic chunks is probably like my favorite thing. It's so easy to eat. It appeals to the masses because it's not spicy, right? It's got just a little, like a little twist. If you want to make it spicier, hit it with a little crushed reds, but it's absolutely fantastic. We're gonna go sit around the family table and all have lunch together as a family. We're gonna have more people coming in.
You gotta get bread. I'll get some bread.
We're gonna get some bread. We're gonna get some crackers. He's gonna leave the episode right now and just go and eat by himself. So I'll do the quick outro for this one. Thank you to my dad who could not wait because he's starving, and I made him wait an hour and 10 minutes past the time that he eat lunch. But Dad, thank you for the award-winning chili recipe. Until we see you next time at the family table.